The art of photography shouldn't be beyond the means or even the reach of anyone. With our Canon AV1, the exposure's automatic. In fact, it's just as simple to use as a snap camera. And as it takes all the zooms and accessories of the professional Canon system, you'll get really interesting results. The Canon AV1, your first real camera.
Welcome back to the review, folks, and here we have another 1960s camera, SLR camera. This one's the FTQL from Canon. This camera was made back in started back in 1966 when they made things so solid and well made. Most of the camera companies made their names back then as far as the quality and craftsmanship. This is no exception for Canon. This is a mechanical camera. The only thing that really has a battery is a light meter, and it's all basically all mechanical, and you would have to set up your settings and ISO and ASA and everything. The aperture and everything has to be set up by the person, but that's the best way to learn. That is the best way to learn and know photography and to get better at it, is to do it by yourself. These are tremendous quality cameras, well built. This one weighs 1 pound 10 ounces, so it's just solid metal, very well constructed. Even the handle here is metal. There's no plastic. This camera is a 35mm SLR, so you can basically change the lenses on it. The way these lenses come off is not a bayonet style lens. You basically align these two dots and then the lens comes right off. As far as this lens goes, let me take the lens cap off. This is the original lens cap. It's a metal lens cap. Here at the lens, as you can see, it's a Canon lens. It's a FL 50mm 1.18. This is one of the best quality lenses that you can get. These lenses are very well made, and the glasses are really good, and they capture incredible pictures. Here you go. Here all your settings on the lenses. This is for the zoom. As you can see, this lens is in very good condition. You know, very good condition. And so that's the lens. Now this, on the inside of the camera, this one has a feature that you can basically close the mirror lock. And that is basically like if you have the camera on a tripod and you don't want the shake of the shutter, you can just close that and then take your picture, and you won't have any shake at all. So it's a great thing to have. A lot of cameras don't have that. This one does. This function here is when you push it towards the camera, it gives you the meter reading. That's for the meter. And then the other function right here is the timer. So if you hit the timer here, it gives you 10 seconds to get in front of the camera if you want to take yourself a selfie or a picture of somebody else. It's a really phenomenal thing. And these cameras, they started in those days, back in the 60s. And these are professional style cameras. These cameras were made for high-end, semi-professional to professional photographers. Quality-wise, it's just phenomenal. This right here, as you can see, this is for a flash sync. If you want to put a flash. Now, on the shoot, on the top of the camera here, on the shoot, there's no hot shoot here. This is just basically you put your flash here and you connect the flash to the front here. As they didn't make a hot shoot for this camera here, so this is a separate flash on these cameras. And you got your viewfinder on the camera. is a 0.9x magnification viewfinder with a frame coverage of 92 times 94%. That means that it covers that area, but it does, when you take the photographs, it's 100%. So what you see on the viewfinder is not everything that comes out on the film. It'll come out a little wider and on the film, so it'll be 100%. But it's a lot that 92 by 94 is pretty good for the viewfinder. This one, the shutter speed control is right here, and this one has a shutter speed of 1 second to 1/1000th of a second shutter speed, and then you got bulb right here, and then you have the X. That's for the X mode right there. Here you have the counter. That tells you exactly how many photographs you've taken. So every time you take a photograph, it'll say a number here, and that's to let you know exactly how many photographs you've taken. And to your left, you have the winder. This will wind your film, okay? And that's what that's for. And this is a meter reading for the battery. So this basically is to check your battery right there. This is the battery cavity here. This you open up, it turns, and then it takes it used to take a 13-volt battery, but you can use a 15-volt battery and it'll work. The only thing is, I think you have to adjust your shutter speed. I'm not really sure about that. That we will have to research and see, but that's where the battery goes. The new batteries are 15 volts instead of 13 volts. It already has a battery in there. That works fine. The camera, like I said, is super solid. This particular camera is in very good shape. It's in very good shape. I'm going to go ahead and put the lens back so you can see how this lens goes back. And as you can see that red dot right there, that fits, and then you, hold on, let me see here. Fit it in there. Well, it's giving me a little bit of trouble here, folks. Let's see. Give me a second. Okay, folks, and there it is. It's basically what you do is you put your two dots together. You put the dots there, and then you just turn it to the right, and that puts your frame back on. It's pretty easy. I just had a little bit of trouble with it at the beginning. As far as the opening up on the camera, this right here, it's got a little lever. You push that, you pull that up, and you turn this around here, and that'll open the back of the camera. As you can see, there's the back. This camera's in really good shape, I'll tell you. For 1966, it's just phenomenal. What you do is you put your reel right here on this side of the camera. You put your reel. Okay, you lift this up here. Let me show you. Lift that up. You put your reel in there, upside down. Then you close it back down. Okay, and you pull your reel to these little grooves here that'll hold your reel, and just put the end of the reel right here. And this is the the QL means quick lock, quick load. So this right here, this was patented by Canon. This will grab your film like that, and that's all you need. And then you just lock this right here, and that's called a quick load. And then that you're ready now to shoot. Now, when you're going ready to shoot, you don't shoot the first one. You wait till the camera gets to ready to shoot number one, the first film, first one. Then you're ready to shoot right there. That's when you're ready to shoot. What else? This camera, it's got spot metering. The spot metering It's 100%, and then it captures it's got a 12% cap meter right here that'll capture the middle of the part, but it gives you 100% reading as far as metering goes. And the metering on this camera is always on, so that means that if you're not taking pictures, you need to put the cap back on the camera. Because if you don't put the cap back on the camera, what happens is the battery will drain on you because the meter is always on. So you have to put this cap back on the camera there, okay? And that's the way it works. These cameras are known to take incredible pictures, really phenomenal pictures with great color. Like I said, that's what made Canon Canon. It's just like Nikon and other brands, but Canon and Nikon really were companies that were made by the construction and quality that they did back in the day, back in the 60s, and that's what started the whole thing. So you're talking a very well made, very well constructed camera. You can get these at a very good price. This one's going to go up on auction. We're going to put it on Etsy. We're also going to put it on Bonanza. And I'm going to go ahead and put the links underneath once they're on, once this thing is listed and up for sale. First, we're going to test it. That's the main thing. I'm going to test everything. Everything is working fine, but I'm going to put some film on it and test the whole thing. As far as the camera itself and the lens and everything, it's in fantastic condition. You know, you're talking about an incredible lens. So you can look at the colors that come out of that lens. It's just phenomenal. So, folks, I really do appreciate you watching the channel. Keep watching. We'll bring more content. Please subscribe. It'll help out the channel a lot. So that way we can bring much more content to the channel. You have a great day. God bless.